Why do men hate rejection so much? Men feel like they are built to rule, and when they offer their great bounty upon a few chosen women, they expect a lot of gratitude in return. When this gratitude is not given to them, then the masculine image that these men pride upon gets shattered, hence making men hate the entire phenomena of being rejected. As guys, being rejected is a failure of their masculinity, and when this happens, men tend to become aggressive and broil the oppressor. When a woman rejects a man, he feels unimportant and unappreciated. It starts to get personal because men tend to believe that they have been rejected due to their inadequacy. However, the hatred that men feel against rejection is not based entirely on their insecurities. Some other reasons as to why men hate being rejected are mentioned below. Being strung along. Men hate rejection because it can be extremely incomprehensible and difficult to process due to the fact that everything that led up to this decision suggested otherwise. Some women unknowingly lead guys on by giving them suggestive responses and innuendos that can make them feel like all the cards are on the table, and asking them out is just a formal step that they have to take. However, when they hear the reply, "I'm sorry, I don't see us anything more than friends," they are bound to get upset, which makes them react aggressively. To get curved like this can be too much for some guys to handle, and this causes them to respond back with pettiness, anger, and abusive words. Being used. Guys tend to take rejection really badly if they feel as if they have been used by a woman who they saw as a potential girlfriend. This feeling of being used is incredibly common if the girl goes ahead and accepts cash alerts, gifts and other pricey stuff for months, and then goes ahead and says no when the guy makes a move to start a romantic relationship. This is a wrong gesture made by women because they give them the idea of being with them. They let the guy spend his time, money and effort on them and just say no in the end. Women, on the other hand, should try and make their boundaries very clear on how they perceive the relationship and men, and should avoid losing their cool and insulting the women. Not very serious. When a man's original intentions for talking with a girl is just to play around, get intimate and move on, then it makes it very easy for him to say trash to her face and insult her when she ends up saying no. If all he wants to do is get intimate and pass, then he will have no qualms being incredibly nasty when he gets rejected, since he no longer has anything to lose. However, contrary, if a man sees a woman as a long-term partner and is willing to make a commitment, then he will never say or do anything that can shut down the entire possibility, even if she rejects him 2 or 3 times. Sexist and patriarchal beliefs. As mentioned above, for some men, being told no by a woman is disrespect for their masculinity. This makes them ask questions such as, "How dare you to reject me? Do you even want to marry a guy at all? Don't worry, keep on rejecting us good guys and you will rot in your parents' house unmarried, ugly and old." This may sound stupid, but this is how some guys think and react when their masculinity is compromised and put on the line. However, to such men out there, it is childish and petty to react like this when a girl rejects you in a polite and respectful manner. Childish stupidity. One of the main reasons why men cannot handle rejection is due to their immature actions and thoughts. A mature man is able to understand and comprehend the fact that being rejected does not mean it is the end of the world. A mature man will act accordingly and politely accept the rejection because he knows that there are plenty of fishes present in the sea and he will find one that wants him. A mature man will not take this rejection as an affront to his masculinity and will, in fact, act like a gentleman. Only a man-child will act in a selfish and insulting way and will try everything he can to bash the girl with he was showering with gifts just last week with extremely harsh words. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.